get some up close and personal because my GoPro just died as I was trying to open up this video. So I guess we're gonna use the zoom camera right up in my face. But second weekend of the 2023 Minnesota rifle season, I've seen a ton of deer. That first day I seen 40 something deer, seen 12 bucks. I seen some, a bunch of smaller bucks. I seen some small 8s. I seen a small 10-pointer. So I can't say I haven't seen a ton of deer. I just haven't seen anything worth pulling the trigger on. But tonight, if a big doe gets close enough, I'm gonna take a big doe. If I can make it work, I'm gonna try to get a doe on camera. I think in this same video, I'm gonna jump back to the youth season, and we're gonna show you Aiden's hunt. He shot his first deer. He's really just getting into shooting, so this was a pretty fun hunt to be able to take him out on. So watch this video of him shooting his first doe out on Uncle Scott's food plot out of his deer stand. And we'll stay tuned over here and we'll see if we get another big doe coming in that we can take. Who knows, maybe a big buck will show up. Stay tuned. Alright. First deer hunting. What are you shooting?
Doe.
What are you shooting for a gun?
243.
243. My old 243. That thing's shot a bunch of deer, been through a bunch of different hands. There's been a bunch of does and fawns and actually a couple decent bucks coming out onto this food plot the last week or so. You ready?
Yeah.
Locked and loaded.
Quite locked and loaded.
Nice. So my tacked camera, field trail camera, is right down there. There's a bunch of does and fawns that are coming out over here, usually about 5:30. They come and hit up that pond in the middle and then graze out here for a couple hours. Usually about a half an hour after dark, there's a couple nice bucks. Hopefully we can see some horns, but yeah, we're gonna shoot them at first nice big doe we can see, just to get that excitement of a first deer. You gotta get one under the belt and then work your way up from there, right? Mm-hmm. When I was a kid, we didn't even have a doe or a youth season, and then right after I got old enough to hunt, they started the youth doe season, so it was does only, which I thought was a great deal. Kids got out there, they got to experience hunting, and they're not like all worried about horns. And nowadays you hear like dads and other figures, sometimes you hear stories about them in the stands with the youth hunters, and you're sometimes like wondering, were they the ones that pulled the trigger? These kids shoot these big bucks, and it's like, I don't know, I think it kind of wrecks them for hunting in general, because how do you shoot a bigger buck once you've shot a 12, 14, 16, you hear some of these just monster bucks that they shot for their first buck, and it's like you got nowhere to go from there. My first buck was a 3-pointer, scrubby little 3-pointer, and like lots of room to grow from there, and I still get excited about shooting does, so. Almost 5:40. Have not had a deer pop out of the woods yet. But it's about prime time right now. This is about when I start getting trail cam pictures, so I'm assuming within the next 20 minutes we'll get some deer popping out. There was a timber wolf out here at 7:30 the other morning when I drove by. I literally got to the intersection over here and I got a text from the trail cam. I opened it up and there was a timber wolf standing out here, so that timber wolf could have pushed the deer out of here. But we will see very soon.
Sad thing is that this is the first animal I've ever shot, so that'll be even better.
The deer today will be the first animal you've ever shot?
Yep.
Ever?
Ever.
Wow.
Never shot a bird or went turkey hunting, but
yeah.
Never shot anything.
The first deer just popped out at the end of the food plot. There you go. she didn't go nowhere. She made it about 10 yards. Aiden just shot his first deer and he officially passed up his first 8-pointer. Nice shot, man.
It was really fun. When I was gonna shoot it, I went like that.
I know, I see that.
And I was like, dang it.
You flinched.
And I was gonna kind of push forward, but...
Heck yeah, that thing didn't go 10. You didn't give me a high five or what?
Yeah.
Didn't go 10. I heard that as soon as you shot. Did you hear the thud? You could tell right away that you hit her. If you listen to the bullet after the shot, you can tell when it hits the chest.
I heard a... like kind of a...
It's like a thud. It's a funny, hollow, deep thud.
Yeah.
There's still a couple deer out on the food plot, but that 8-pointer went out the back over there. Definitely a nice little buck. I mean, that's just that perfect little 8-pointer. And, you know, that'd have been a sweet buck. But there's nothing better than your first deer in general. There's nothing better.
Now, I'm thinking about it now. It's like so fun and happy.
Well, we got a doe down out there. One shot. Ran about 10 yards. We still got one deer on the food plot.
Just looking at it,
Yeah.
just like, what the heck happened to you?
Looked like the perfect shot. Sounded good. Right away I could tell Aiden hit it. I don't know, first track job. You think you can find it?
I think it went that way.
Well, I think we had 5 or 6 deer out on the food plot. We had a button buck and that 8-pointer. That's a nice big doe, man. Nice big doe. How was the first deer?
Really fun.
That's a big doe. We were holding out. For a little while there, we were kind of debating on taking that closest one below the stand. It's probably a yearling, but this was a really big doe. That is a nice deer. All right, let's move your gun off to the side, roll it over. Let's see where you hit this thing. I kind of think you hit it right behind the shoulder, but 243 doesn't always make a big entrance or exit. I can tell you one thing.
It's dead.
It's dead. We'll know when we skin it where you hit it. But I'm pretty sure that it was heart or a lung shot the way she didn't go far at all.
Huge one. That's fun.
Congrats, Aiden, on your first deer and earning your right to a future of hunting opportunities. Now we're going to head further north where my nephew Nathan is, I guess, napping in the stand. He has my brother Dylan and buddy Leighton in the stand to mentor him.
He's right in your blind spot. Okay, he's moving again. Hold still. You should see him any second. Yeah, there he is. There he is, slowly. Quietly as you can. Don't move, don't move. Get in position. Get at your shoulder. Get on him. Get on him. Get on him. Can you shoot him, Nate? Are you on him, buddy? Get on him, buddy. I'm on him. You shoot when you're ready. Ready. Take him.
Reload. There he's crashing. He's crashing. Good job, buddy. Yeah. Good job. Good job holding still. That was the longest 5 minutes of my life. Good job, man. Give me knuckles. Oh, yeah.
Dig.
Come on, Tiny Tim. Drag him.
Trying. Come on, Hank.
Heart shot.
Yeah.
You going for a bite?
Yeah.
Little war paint. Hell yeah.
Nathan shot his first doe last year, and I'm pretty sure that doe's nose was 8 feet plus in the air after the shot. Let's watch that in slow motion. Talk about a diehard hunter. That's a sweet first buck, Nathan. That's a memory you guys will never forget. Now let's jump back in my stand last week in a rifle season, and this doe just needs to turn broadside.
I have not fired a bullet yet, so it is time. Is that a doe come out? It's not a big doe, but it's the biggest doe I've seen, and it came out with fawns that are not super small, so try to make a shot. This stand is tight. Yeah, she ain't going nowhere. Doe down. I've seen a lot of different bucks of different sizes, up to small 10-pointers, small 8-pointers. I've seen one shootable buck across the tracks, and he never crossed the tracks. He stayed on that side. Other than that, I have not seen a shootable buck, so tomorrow's the last day of the rifle season, so I had to fill one doe tag for the group. We have a ton of doe tags. I'll still be muzzleloading. I'll still have a buck and a doe tag unless I happen to see a buck tomorrow or yet tonight, but heck yeah, one doe tag filled. Our group right now, I think, is about at 10 deer total. One nice buck, one doe that turned into a spike, one 7-pointer that some of the family members come up from the Twin Cities area shot. Other than that, I think we're sitting pretty much at does, which is all right. Our group is slowly getting a little better at passing these small bucks, so hopefully one day we can see some bigger bucks on a more normal basis. I mean, we do see nice bucks, but I would love to see some more of those 140 plus. In our area, like a 140 is what we would consider a wall mounter. And we do get bigger, but 140s, that's what I like to put on the wall, 140 plus. But now the fun begins. This bean field is absolutely muddy as heck, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna take the truck back here or if I'm gonna go get Grandpa's side-by-side. Stay tuned. I don't know where this video is gonna lead to from here. This may be the end. Maybe I'll see a big buck tomorrow. Maybe we'll push some woods, or maybe I'll just go sit with somebody and record them shooting something. So, stay tuned.